Alrighty, Mormons, I'm back. The previous video is saving, and the fruit judging contest, I think I'm calling it, and got The Grinch. Buy it today on DVD. There's no way I'm paying $20 to get a digital version. Can't believe they're trying to pull that stunt on us. And the people are actually falling for that. So, alright. Includes 3 mini movies. Yay! Alright, so also got the new re-release of Willow. Long overdue. You couldn't find it until today. It's now out. Now available, and awesome. You dwelt in darkness without me, and it went away. That's hilarious. My first wife was certain that I didn't love her because she thought that my type was a blonde. Women. Remember when I was telling about how movies and entertainment and books and music all influence us, and we tend to become what we like? Oh, it's done. Well, I grew up on the Charlie Brown. Are you familiar with the little red-headed girl? So yeah, there's the homecoming football game, and then there's the New Year's Eve shows that star the little red-headed girl. And then I had, as a kid, we had the not Weebelows. Weebelows wobble, but they don't fall down. We had those too, but it was called People. I can't, Hasbro maybe, but it had a little miniature house that you could put the people in and reenact home life of a mother who is a tyrant, a white supremacist tyrant. And also upgraded my version of Groundhog Day. The version I had as I was watching it on Groundhog Day needed to be upgraded, so I saw this today and made sure to get that as well. Alright, so put that away. And so yes, I'm a sucker for redheads. And so yeah, there's the movie Attila, a very long movie, but it came out when I was working at Blockbuster, and Attila fell in love with the woman with the red fur. Hilarious. So yeah, I don't know what my first wife was thinking. I didn't start liking blondes until I started dating Kimberly, after first wife abandoned me and took the kids away to Canada and all that mess. So now I also have an appreciation for blondes as well. And so thanks to Kimberly. Yeah, I liked her. Alright, so brunettes. Brunettes, you say? Yep, right there. There's my reason for liking brunettes. So, all women. There's a song about that. I could love 1,000. Where's that movie from? It's gonna bug me now until I figure it out. Alright, So, translation, fruit. I got the church in a stranglehold, and they're unconscious, and so they can't tap out. The church is over, guys. It's over. After I got the movies, I went to Carl's Jr., and that Carl's Jr. has fond memories for me. I, of course, love Wendy's the best. Do you not understand why? After I just told you why. You know, the people that had a redhead. She had ponytails. I made sure to break those off. Because, yeah, I didn't care much for Pippi Longstocking. But Wendy, Dave Thomas was cool, man. Did a cameo in that $6 Million Man movie, made-for-TV movie. And so that was awesome. Yeah, Dave Thomas was one of the captives that Colonel Steve Austin burst through the doors to rescue, and Steve Austin says, "Hey, Dave," and Dave responds back, "Hey, Steve." Awesome show. I need to get that. I don't have that, but I remember it. And I was like, Dave Thomas? Wendy's is my favorite. But yeah, Carl's Jr. is also a favorite. It has fond memories for me because back in Southern California, as I've previously mentioned in other videos, I obtained the 5 Peaks Award in the San Bernardino, San Gorgonio mountain ranges, and it's the video that has the map of the trails, the campsites up there in those mountains, and I got lost up there, as I told you in the video. Let me take care of this video while I'm talking with you. Fruit judging contest. My translation of the fruit judging contest. My translation of the brass. My translation. That doesn't matter. Translation of brass plates versus Nelson's nothing. It is no contest. Alright, so I guess I better start uploading it onto YouTube here. So, a little delay in the video. I'll get to the point what I'm making for this video. It's not going to be the big one, but just some memories on the corner of my mind. Yeah, so Magnum PI's episode of him singing Memories. Classic. Alrighty, Travis's review of abusive Mormon content. Comments, 26 views in 3 hours. Good. We're getting people's attention. Thanks to the digital program of YouTube. So yeah, they categorize your data into what you search for on YouTube, and then provide suggestions or recommendations, as they call it, recommended for you. And so yeah, I have ABC News, Late Show with Stephen Colbert, Young Turks, CNN, and somebody who was doing the Muppet Show, XX Irish, 1986 XX. Yeah, that's Muppet Show. And then of course I've been looking at the Rocky stuff, so they've got some Skip to My Marv. It's supposed to be Skip to My Lou, not Marv. And then MSNBC, federal prosecutors subpoena President Donald Trump. Yay! No, it's just the inaugural. Ooh. Take down Trump, guys. You've got the evidence on him. Take him down. Save us. But they won't do that because they're in on it. And then Elvis Costello. Not really sure why he's on here, but yeah. Okay, whatever. I'm not familiar with the song Every Day. Oh, Every Day. Oh, Every Day I Write the Book. Okay. So they're recommending that to me because I've been looking up music lately, I guess. Alrighty, so let's sign in. See, that they do it in two ways. The data when I'm not signed in, and the data when I am signed in. Oh, I messed it up because I was talking. So there we have the Tom Hartman program. He's live now, I guess. I really haven't gotten into him. I clicked on him, but that was only for the one video. Oh well. And then Rush Limbaugh. No, I only did that because he was involved in a news story way back when. And then we have a song, Dean Martin Live, Almost Like Being in Love. And that was inspired by Groundhog Day. Because that's from that song, that movie. And then, of course, biggest Egyptian Sphinx cover-up. Why they are hiding this? You know, they keep saying that Egypt is hiding stuff. No, they're not hiding stuff. They just have sandstorms that cover up all the digs, and so in future generations, archaeologists who get the money to do the dig go back and re-dig up the old sites. That's all it is. And then Money GPS, he's my source for news and information about the economy. And then yes, RT America, the Russian American news. Because apparently the only way to find out about what Trump is doing with Russia is to go to the Russian news source, because he's not telling us Americans about what he's doing. And then, of course, Sunday Jess. I did a video about her. It hasn't caught on. She's got 2,500 views from a year ago. Good for you. She's the Mormon girl who does mission tips for Mormons. I wanted to find out what millennial Mormons were thinking, so I added her to my subscriptions so that I could keep track of it. And then Mr. Scientific. Yeah, I don't know why China Missionary's on here. They really messed up my data on that one. Alrighty. And then YouTube Mixes. Rachmaninoff. Variation. It is Rachmaninoff. Okay, so I was thinking pageant. Man. And then, of course, Paul Davis, Cool Night. And then James Ingram, Just Once. Can we find a way to find? Yep. And Damaged by Danity Kane. That's a new one that I heard of and love that one. So, Damaged by Danity Kane with a K. And then, is that Kylie Minogue? I think it is. One of her music videos. Love Kylie Minogue. Love at first sight. And then, of course, classical music topic. And Rachmaninoff, Tchaikovsky, Chopin. And then I don't know Rimsky. Rimsky-Korsakov. Yeah, I don't recognize him as a classic. He must be a new guy. Alrighty, and I see there's 4 comments since I last commented this morning about the 6 that were on there. I won't bore you with more reviews of that, I guess. Although I could. I really wanted to tell you about my California experience. Alright, so let's upload. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, fruit judging contest. Groundhog Day. Alrighty, and we're off to the races. 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Okay. Yeah, let's do a thumbnail with fruit on it. How about that? Okay, so go to the other website. for kids. Do animals hate being cold in winter? Okay. What's fruit pie? Do we want fruit pie? Maybe we can do cherry pie. She's my cherry pie. Fruit pie contest. The Great New England Fruit Pie Baking Competition. Sounds like fun. Ooh, Pillsbury Pie Crust Mix. Oh, that's a classic one. We'll use that. There we go. Look at all those pies. Wow. Yeah, you're not going to be able to read this on the YouTube screen, but looks good. Good. Okay. Alrighty. Original. Now we'll rename this. Pies. Now let's do Pillsbury pies. Pillsbury pies. So what kind of pie do I like? Lemon meringue. Or cheesecake. Which is not really a pie, is it? It can be a pie. Oh, I need to get in the pictures. I have the colored ghosts. I was going to do a little video on that, because that was a flannel board family home evening that we had as kids. Yes, millennials, back in our day, before chalkboards, which you know as laptop computers, we had this thing called flannel boards. My dad took one on a mission, as my mom did too, I guess, but my dad was more into the flannel board. He kept his. Alright, where's the pie? Alrighty, there we go. Pillsbury pies, JPEG. Alrighty, there you go. Okay. Now we'll minimize the screen so that you... Oh my goodness, it's dark. You were watching me in the dark. Alright, let's turn things around here so that you can see me. There we go. Why didn't anybody tell me I was in the dark? Alrighty, 18 minutes now. Okay, so yes, California, was in the Boy Scouts, got my Eagle, so yes, I'm a true American, and yeah, 5 Peaks Award, got lost in the mountains, have that video, nobody's watching it, nobody cares about my life, and so, so yes, I'm not going to get into I've destroyed the church with translation for this one. This is going to be another one that everybody will like, what, his life? I don't want to know about him. And so it's going to sneak right by you guys. You'll never know. But after campouts and hikes, there was a Carl's Jr. that we'd always stop at in the evening going home. And so that's why Carl's Jr. is a memorable spot for me, even though I'm out here in Utah now, and it's at the Crossroads Plaza, not the Crossroads Mall. Now, why would I like the Crossroads as a name? Wonder. Wouldn't happen to have any connection to my name Travis, would it? Yeah. All right. So, yeah, at FYE at the Crossroads Plaza, there's a Carl's Jr., and so I stopped, had my Western bacon cheeseburger, and of course it has onion rings, and then I get a side of onion rings instead of the fries in the combo meal, and then I get lemonade, and that's why, is because that's what I used to get back in California after our hikes and campouts and stuff. And then there was one particular campout where I was with my dad. He came along for this one, and he was cooking on a little stove pot thing and was using charcoal to heat it up. And one of the charcoal pieces rolled away from the pit, campfire theme, or whatever you call it. And I was just a little kid, and went over to help Dad. And I picked it up, blister on the thumb. And then, so I learned, don't touch hot coals. And then the meal that we had that was cooked on those coals was stroganoff. And my dad gave me some to eat, and he warned me, it's hot, be careful. And I went, put it in my mouth, touched it to my tongue, scalded my tongue. It's been damaged ever since. And so I guess you could say I touched the coal and then touched it to my tongue. So yeah, that was me as a little kid. And yeah, good times. But once the stroganoff cooled down, I couldn't taste it anymore. My taste buds were burned off. And so yeah, I can't have hot foods anymore, you know, the spicy hot, and I can't have burning hot food either. It re-injures my tongue, and I feel it, and it hurts. So I still have nerve endings on my tongue, but yeah, it messed up my taste buds. So that's why I don't like cottage cheese. Oh, wait, that was a comment I did to, was it Justin, the fellow missionary? He thinks he can try to convert me back to Mormonism. Oh, man. If he doesn't leave the church over this translation issue, all I can say is what South Park threw in as their joke in their Mormon, All About Mormons episode. Dum 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 dum. Poor little girl. The missionary girl I was telling you about. I did a commentary video on her, and she was reviewing that episode of South Park. She missed it. She didn't catch it. Because even when they started talking about Martin Harris, they switched for... Because Mrs. Harris, they were going smart, 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 smart. And she still didn't catch on. Oh. Oh, it's a classic episode. You guys got to watch it. Alrighty, so we're at 95%. It's about done time, and I'm at 25 minutes. So yeah, I'm back. I'm not in black. I think this is, well, maybe it is black. I thought it was a navy blue, but with my blue jeans, it definitely looks black. Although there, on the screen, it looks navy blue. So that's weird. Okay. So, yeah. Did I miss anything in the news? Is Donald Jr. in jail now? Okay, so we'll do this as my life. It's my life, it's now or never. And we're done. Okay, fruit judging contest. Here you go. And then we'll do this one, and then I'll get to the other one about translation for you. Oh man, it's unbelievable. I have destroyed the church. I, Travis Wayne Goodsell, will go down in history as the one who destroyed the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Nobody messes with me. It's that simple. All the church had to do was leave me alone, Bishop Reed Hammond. Well done, Bishop. You've destroyed the church. Alrighty. I really don't need to save this, but we'll just put a like so that it gets included in my liked video collection. Alrighty. So, yeah, 26 views for review, 4 hours 33 for the President Nelson doesn't have the keys. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go off of for this next video. I'm going to hammer it down on you guys, because this is your weakness, Mormons. You believe the church leaders have the keys of the priesthood, and one of those keys is translation. And I've got stories to tell you about it, because I was a church service missionary for the curriculum department, remember? So yes, I know all about this. I know all about Benson's first presidency message about the King James version of the Bible. Alrighty, and then 15 hours ago we're at 82. That's not doing too well. LDS Mormons, here's the promised salt in the wound. And the salt in the wound, nobody's even going to that one. Alrighty. But Book of Mormon brass plates found proves LDS Church false. 164 in 22 hours. So that one's doing fairly well, but 64, I think that was where I left it this morning. So, alrighty. And Shout at the Devil, slowing down, slowing down. The Nelson beating up on women is not doing too good. It's getting 100 per day, but gloves are off. That's slowing down after 3 days now. But yeah, come on, guys. LDS Church President Nelson refuses to turn. Where's the? Where is it? Yeah, slow, quick, slow. Public school system being changed by Nelson. That's been a week, and we're getting close to 400. But yeah, my Egyptian origin theory for the Torah text stories. I didn't put LDS Mormon. That's probably why it's one week now and only has 139 views. Alrighty, so I gotta put Mormon in order for people to catch on, because that's the video, Mormons. That's the fruit by which you can judge me versus Nelson and all the prophets back to Brigham Young. That's the video, and that's what I'll talk about in the next video. Is I protected myself if I were to learn that the church was false. I had protected myself. You guys apparently haven't, which is why you're emotionally reacting in violent verbal tones and thumbs downs. Should I go over these notifications? Yeah, we'll click on them. Susan Rollins, my sincere apologies, Travis. Thank you, Susan. She's Mormon, and she keeps sticking to my videos. What's wrong, Susan? Why are you still coming to my videos if you don't believe me? In reading the story about the plates, they were removed. They were removed. So there is no possibility for modern translation. Milady? Yeah. Milady Kirk? Okay, well, medieval times interest there, I recognize. But sorry. No. You're not listening to my videos, guys. The brass plates were not included with the Book of Mormon plates. Milady. But it's also a Freemasonic symbolism. They're not real. But they are real in the sense that they are the stick of Joseph, referred to in Ezekiel 37. So, come on, people. You can't use dumbness to contradict me. Alright. Here's a new guy, Wallace Clark. Your research and how you explain the truth with your evidence on the internet is really amazing. I really do enjoy all you're finding. Keep up the good work. Not your fault, Mormons. Okay. Thanks, Wallace. Alright, and then Jennifer. Oh, yeah, she does. She's not from Utah anymore. So she is unaware of the autism boom here in Utah. I commented to her about that. I replied to her. One can't just fake diagnose. One can't just fake diagnose that. Well, yeah, they can with spectrum disorder. And I'll get back to you, Jennifer, on that if I can remember. For sure, there's got to be something behind that. Yeah, there is, and I'm saying it's the pollution of the land here in Utah. But nobody wants to do that kind of research. They'd rather do something else. But there was one study that was trying to figure out if it had anything to do with smog. But there is a cure for autism, apparently. Take them swimming. So they act like normal boys when they're out swimming. That was a California study that had done that. They took them out with surfboards and boogie boards, and they were normal boys, laughing and playing and talking and all that stuff. So yeah, that's very interesting. But my sister, Tara Lynn, that's how I know about autism. She lives in Magna, and everybody in Utah has always joked about the water in Magna. So, yeah, all of a sudden, you know, I'm sure it's not Steve Longazo. I'm sure the Longazo family isn't the cause, are they? That would indicate that she married the wrong guy. Because it's not her. It's not in our DNA, our family DNA, to have autism. So it has to be him. And so, yeah. Yeah, all 5 boys, autism. And they're on spectrums, different levels of autism. And apparently the oldest boy got cured. He's no longer being treated for autism anymore. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm no longer associating with the family, but you know, my mom, somebody narked out my Gmail account and gave it to her, and so she keeps sending letters every now and then, and I just send them to archive. I don't respond. There's no way I'm going to respond to my mom, especially when she talks the way she does to me. Yeah, and so my aunt on my dad's side passed away not too long ago. I think it was on Christmas of 2018 when she had died, and my mom was writing about the funeral. Yeah, it was my Aunt Evelyn, because Aunt Joanne already died of diabetes way back in the 80s or 90s, so that was sad. And then yeah, my dad's family just has the 4 kids, and unfortunately my dad's still alive. And yeah, my Uncle Lowell, he's the one that decided to give up on his stereotypical Barbie wife and 3 daughters to go be gay down in Southern California, working at Blockbuster Video until they shut down. So I don't know what he's doing now. So, alrighty. So yeah, his turning gay freaked out my parents so much that I must be gay. Little did they know, if they just watched me as I played with the toys, that I like little red-headed girls. I also love playing with my sister's Barbie fashion plates. That was awesome, man. And then, you know, my parents didn't. Oh, somebody's knocking at the door. So I don't know who that is, but I'm busy, so they can wait. But yeah, fashion plates. Alrighty, so we'll go so you don't keep hearing the door knocking.